Happy 43rd birthday, HSN.
You don't look a day over 20.
Well, hi everyone, I'm Alice Carone. Happy Monday to you. Hope you had a marvelous weekend. And you know what's great about this Monday is we're gonna continue to offer our biggest birthday deals from the weekend. We extended them right into Monday. And maybe if you're a little bit worse for wear for a few parties this weekend, then I've got something that's gonna help bring you back because we have chorus coming up towards the end of the hour. I'm telling you about it right now because we are in very limited quantities with it. And this is one of my all-time favorite products. It is called their pine oil. It's a night oil that you put on. It is absolutely incredible. And let me tell you, we are gonna give you not only the Black Pine 3D Firm and Lift Night Ritual set, we're giving you the facial, and we're also gonna give you the sleeping oil. This stuff is incredible. We're in sellout quantities, $39.50, so we are gonna be counting those down throughout the hour. But what else is more fun than starting a party with something that we have partied with for many years? Because Pong may have started the whole video arcade thing, but really it was Pac-Man that took it to a whole different level. And today, it's our TV special. It's the iconic, it's the classic, it is the one and only, it is Pac-Man. And it's not just Pac-Man, this is the real deal Pac-Man. This is the original gameplay. You will hear all the original sounds, everything is licensed. It sounds incredible, it plays just like you remember. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna offer you the chance to get this home and never have to drop it another quarter. Never have to worry about losing, never have to do any of that because you can play to your heart's content. And what we've done, this was actually during Thanksgiving week, which is our most successful, busiest shopping weekend of the entire year. This was our most successful Today's Special that we featured during that week. So we brought it back, but you know what we did? We brought it back and we added an extra game. There are actually 4 games in Pac-Man. And then we offered you another choice, which is Centipede. Now, I didn't know about this game, but Guy Yovan tells me this was his all-time favorite. So Centipede also available. The controls are the real deal. The sounds are the real deal. It is so much fun. It is completely addictive. And look at our price today, $199.99. You will not find this value anywhere out in the marketplace. It is exclusive to us. This is the US launch. Nobody else in the entire country has it because we have it with 4 games and we have Centipede with 4 games. We have Bill Duggan standing by on Skype and he is the biggest kid I know and loves to play. But Bill, I gotta tell you, I actually gave this to my daughter last year when we offered it. She put it in her college dorm room. She said she couldn't keep people out. They were obsessed with it. And unless you can read lips, then obviously you can't hear what Bill Duggan was saying. So we're gonna try and fix that. In the meantime, let us just show you how this works. And I also wanna give you a little heads up because this has been crazy popular all morning. If you want the stools that go with it, we have it in the Pac-Man. We also have it in the Centipede. And these are completely adjustable so you can go up and down. This is a unit that you can actually use a couple of different ways. You can use it just as a tabletop version. You can use it if you want to hang it over a door, so you're a gamer that likes to stand up and play. Or if you want to, you can put it on a stand, and we have a great big stand, so it really recreates that whole kind of feel like you used to do many, many years ago. It is so much fun, right? Oh gosh. $199.99, but 3 flex payments. We will ship this to you absolutely free anywhere you want it to go. So even if you have like grandkids who live in Connecticut, no problem. We can ship it right to there. And something else that we've done that's really special is we've actually extended our return date on this. So if you buy this now, you do not have to return this for any reason until I think it's what, the end of January? End of January. So you get to play with this, you get to experience and never have to drop in that quarter. We're gonna go back to Bill Duggan now and see if we've got his audio fixed. Actually, we still got a couple of issues with it. So I can show you, actually I'm gonna cross right over here and show you what you do. First of all, you can decide if you want 1 or 2 players. So if you want to do 2 players, you can do that. But it recreates the original experience, the iconic experience, right down to the sounds. Now, we don't have the sound on my unit just because then I would not be able to talk because of that little squeegee noise that you hear. And I always get caught so quickly. Wait, there it is. And then I don't have to worry about dropping in another quarter because you can play as much as you want. Absolutely incredible. $66.66. So 4 games are included for the very first time. Nobody else in the country has this except for us. We also have it available right here. This is Centipede. So with Centipede, you're gonna get Missile Command, you're gonna get Liberator, the Atari Millipede, as well as your Centipede. And like I said, look at these, look at the controls on them. I mean, they're really an incredible way for you to have so much fun. What we're gonna do is we have a few issues trying to get Bill's audio up. So what we're gonna do is show you a little bit more about some of the things that are happening right here at HSN. And then we're gonna bring this back in just a second.
Food has always been my passion, but the truth is, even in the world's best kitchens, the tools can really make or break a chef. That's why I've developed this incredible, innovative line for HSN. It makes the prep easy, and it also makes the cooking a whole lot more tables. Let's turn the everyday into gourmet.
Are you obsessed with beauty? Join our beauty birthday celebration all day long on July 29th. 24 hours devoted to beauty. Shop your favorite beauty brands like Tweaked, The Beauty Spy, and Beauty Bioscience, and discover our next big brands with the Big Find. Plus, don't miss a 3-hour beauty report with Amy Morrison at 9 p.m. It's an entire day of beauty with valuable birthday surprises, too. Find new favorites Wednesday at midnight on HSN and hsn.com.
What really separates a house from a home? A home should provide comfort, coziness, and convenience. Join me on Monday nights where I'll be giving you great ideas for your home, your kitchen, and your life.
Okay, so I'm not gonna be shy about it. I like to eat. I'm a real foodie. And I'm telling you, we've got some tasty foods, and they've all been curated just for you. Grab a seat and join us. Good eating with me today at 5 p.m.
Come with us on a journey to Greece and discover innovative beauty solutions that are time-tested. Powered by the Greek flora, Carrez harnesses a wealth of plant species that exist only in Greece. We handpick our Greek botanicals and extract them in our own labs. By combining the best of nature with science, Carrez delivers powerful results in each product. Immerse yourself in the beauty of Carrez on HSN and hsn.com.
Happy birthday, HSN. Birthdays were made for shopping. Come join the fun.
Well, Pac-Man just isn't Pac-Man with all the sounds, without all of the lights, without all of those cute characters. So we had some audio issues trying to bring Bill in on our Skype, but we have him back now with us. And again, you're gonna either choose Pac-Man that comes with 4 games, Galaga's in here, Galaxian. Also, we have Dig Dug, all of the 4 games for the very first time, never before, and no one else in the entire country has it except for us right here. And frankly, right now, this has been crazy popular since we launched it at midnight. And then we also, for the first time ever, are launching Centipede, so you can also choose the Centipede. Again, you can use this on a tabletop, you can use it over a door, or if you walk over here with me, I'm gonna show you, you can also buy this on a stand that will come up nice and high so you actually play it just like you would in a regular arcade. So let's go out to Bill Duggan now, who has fixed his audio issues. Hi, Bill.
Afternoon, Alice. Seriously, I know you guys are having issues on that side, but guess what? I've been having fun the entire time playing my Pac-Man, playing one of the 4 game options that we are now being able to bring you. Because when we had this over the holidays, you said it. This was one of the most popular games we brought in. Listen to that sound. I mean, you just love, oh, it's my favorite. Uh-oh. The thing is, I don't have to put in another quarter.
Yeah.
You know that sound.
I know that sound so well.
But what they did, they won awards with this. 2019 Tech Toy of the Year was an arcade machine from Arcade 1-Up. But guess what? That was the bigger one. But the thing is, they've now given us, at HSN exclusive, the Partycade. So we still have the exact same 17-inch size screen as the larger unit, but we don't have to dedicate a corner of the room to it because the Partycade is so versatile. So it's versatile in terms of the amount of games we could play. Last year, you got 3 choices in games. Now you have 4. Now you pick Centipede or Pac-Man, but then where you're going to play it is totally up to you. So you have a tabletop version where we give you the feet and the legs. Everything is included in the box, by the way. No assembly required. You truly just pick where and how you want to play it. You can put it over the door, that door that led out to the laundry room, the kids' closet, turn it into an arcade, turn it into the playroom. Those hooks are included. Even a wall mounting bracket is included in the box. That's where you just, everything is taken care of, and you're not limited in terms of, oh, I don't have room for it. I don't think they'll enjoy it. Everyone enjoys it. Introduce them to Pac-Man. Introduce them to Galaga and Galaxian. You just hold down your player 1 button for 5 seconds, and it's going to take you to your menu screen, and all of a sudden, you're going to be walking away with options, which is great. Realize the Pac-Man one comes with the joystick. So if you want that joystick experience, you want to pick up the Pac-Man one. But what I'm also going to show you, it has volume control, which we all can appreciate as a parent, turn down the volume. But also parents love the fact that I can easily put it away too, because maybe company is coming over, maybe it is out in the family room, the playroom. It just really sets up and breaks down that simple. And I do love the fact that it's very versatile. Whether it's the games we're playing, whether it's how I display it. I'm gonna take this one off because I'm gonna want you to realize this is how lightweight it is. Weighs about 27 pounds, so it's not that heavy. But the fact that this big box ships for free, today's another day you wanna pick it up. This wall mounting bracket, the bolts and everything are included. With the Centipede one, you still get 4 game options: Centipede, Millipede, Missile Command, Liberator, but you're walking away with this rollerball action, which is great because that's how it was in the arcade. Even the arcade machines, which can be thousands of dollars, you just walked away with 1 game. Now I have the option of 4 different games in my house. I'm gonna come over here, pick player 2, because that's, in case I die a lot, I can keep playing, because I've learned how to hack that. Come over here, and boom, I can turn up the volume, because we all wanna hear that volume. And boom, I'm now playing Centipede, playing Millipede in the comfort of my house. I'm not online. I'm not playing with strangers. I don't have to worry about Wi-Fi and all that. You know what I also appreciate? Those gaming consoles? That requires the television. If I want to watch my shows, I can't be watching my shows if the kids are doing their gaming. And what I appreciate about the classics, it's very easy gaming. It's hand-eye coordination. You don't have to worry about the yellow button and the blue button. It's truly just fun, fun, fun. And I got to tell you, the stories that come out of it are priceless. Hearing about when mom first played Pac-Man, or where grandpa would go to the arcade or the mall or the pizza parlor to play those arcade games. Now you can do it in the comfort of your home, and really don't wait till the holidays. Get it home now and start to enjoy it. Don't have to worry about putting it together. Just pick which games you want to play and maybe add it into your playroom. You have the options of adding stools. We added scoreboards this season because guess what? We actually put scoreboards out on display as a little prop. People want to buy those. So guess what? We brought you scoreboards too. So you really can deck it out top to bottom.
You do. And believe me, we already have a lot of names up on our scoreboard. I just want to say that last time Callie and I matched up, I had to give her a little lesson, okay? Had to hold a little clinic for her, okay? So just hope she's not watching. But this is gonna be so much fun for you and the entire family. I think a lot of times the games that the kids are playing now, we can't relate to them. I have no idea, those consoles, everything else, they're so violent, they're so crazy. This is fun, this is easy. It's totally addictive though, and you never have to have a quarter, which is my favorite part. Never have to have a quarter. All 4 games for the very first time ever, not available anywhere except for here at HSN, not available anywhere in the country. And by the way, Arcade One, who makes this game, Arcade One actually won Toy of the Year for technology. And it's so easy to understand why, because when you hear this, you will understand that this is truly the Pac-Man experience. And I'm mostly talking about Pac-Man. I'm not as familiar with Centipede, but like I said, my friend Guy Yovan plays that a lot when he was running a restaurant. And he said that one is so much fun too, but you can choose whichever one. You might even choose both of them. Because at this kind of price, to be able to kind of deck out an entire game room for the kids, for the grandkids, for the grown-up kids, I will tell you that the grown-ups love this game as much as anybody else. And you know, like I said, it started with Pong. Pong was the very first, I think, video game. Remember that just a little hit here? It took forever just to get that little ball across. And then Pac-Man burst onto the scene and changed everything. Now you have the excitement, the sounds, you have the colors, you have the vibrancy, you have that excitement. You don't have the quarters. You don't have to go to an arcade or a bar. If you've ever spent an afternoon in an arcade, you know that, can be the cost of a car payment. It's so ridiculous how much money you feed in those machines. Play it as much as you want. So if you do lose, then you don't have to, kind of be down about it. Just like start over again. Has the 2 players, has everything, but never before 4 games. Never before Centipede. You get your choice, and we have extended our return policy now, so you can do this, you can get it home. 7 months you get to play with this. 7 months you get to play with this. This is not something you have to keep in the box. Break it out, start going with it, and you're gonna be able to have some fun with it. And then if you want to, what you might do, if you did buy 2, you could put 1 in the closet and put it under the tree for the holidays. But with the 3 flex payments, we make that available. We do not know if we're gonna be featuring this again as a Today Special through the rest of the year. That's why we extended our return policy. That's why you make the decision today. And that's why you do it now, because already with over a third of our quantity gone, we are fast approaching half our quantity for the day, completely gone. This was one of our hottest Today Specials during Thanksgiving week. And you know what Thanksgiving week is like. It's all the best deals of the year. This was our very top seller. That's why people love it. My daughter, at first I was kind of like, I'm not sure if she'll like it because she has some of the other games, her friends have the other games, those gaming systems that are so expensive and ridiculous. She loves this so much. She took it right to her dorm room. She put it in a little common area. She said everybody was in there all the time. Just good, clean fun that you're able now to do with your kids, because I can't keep up with those other things. And Bill, some of those other games are number 1, silly ridiculous, and number 2, silly violent, and number 3, kind of inappropriate in a lot of different ways.
Actually, you bring up a great point. They are, because, the learning curve is hard for a lot of us. But when we go back to something that we grew up with, it's really intuitive and fun. And I love the fact that you talked about your daughter. I mean, she brought it to the dorm room. Everyone could play with it because we all need a little break from reality, whether it's right now because we're all sheltering in place, or we want to go back to living, our youth in the 80s. Because realize we're having our 43rd birthday. Pac-Man's having their 40th birthday. And one of the biggest reasons why they've lasted, it's classic good fun. And I love how you mentioned you're not playing online, you're playing with people because it's 1 or 2 player. I'm gonna switch it up. I don't wanna play Pac-Man anymore. Hold down that player 1 button and it's gonna take me back to my main menu, which is gonna give me tons of options. I can go from Dig Dug, Galactica, Galaxian as well. Dig Dug. I love this. I have not played Dig Dug since I was a kid.
And now I remember Dig Dug. I haven't played it in forever and ever. Yeah, show us that one.
Well, that's just the fun thing. You see the lights and you hear the music again. It does take you back. And I like how you mentioned, how expensive it used to be to get better because it was quarter after quarter. You can't even play video games or arcade games for a quarter anymore. You have to get a debit card and keep going that way. So now you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about them playing online. And when you get it home, I'll turn up the volume because it's not the same without the audio, which also I appreciate. You can have the volume high or low or off, which is just great. Totally customizable. Okay, I'm going to get this guy. Oh. See, this is where you have fun and you get to play with the grandkids. I was just seeing my niece and nephew over the summer. I'm like, do you want to watch us play video games? I'm like, watch you? I'm like, I want to play with you, but I couldn't follow the darn game. It was all over the place and confusing. So that's where this is more enjoyable and fun. And remember, the versatility of it is phenomenal because I'm playing on, the door to the garage. I'm playing on the laundry room door, but now it can be my arcade room, which is great. And remember, these fun accessories, you're going to love these stools. They've come in so handy just even around my house. You finally have a choice in the Pac-Man stool or that Centipede stool. Realize you just pick which one. And then when you get it home, you have the variety in terms of height because you can add extenders to make it a little taller if you'd like. Because if it is for the big kids, if it is for the little kids, you're introducing them to these games, they're going to love it. And I like these door hooks because they're adjustable. So I have it on the highest level, but I can adjust it 4 notches down so it's even closer to the ground. And this is what we added this year as well, scoreboards. We want to keep track, which is awesome, right? So it's a nice metallic scoreboard, dry erase marker included, chamois included, metallic, so you can still use it as magnets or a bulletin board in your house, but really can trick out that one little corner, because there have been arcade machines around before. You can buy the old vintage ones for thousands of dollars.
Right.
You can buy the big one that Arcade won an award for, but it's still a piece of furniture. It's big. It takes an hour of assembly. These come fully assembled. You just you peel off a protective layer to protect the screen and shipping, and then you're up and running in terms of playing what game you want. And you see, these are just great fun. The Partycade, which is exclusive to us here at HSN, it's the most versatile. And let's be real, not all of us have a lot of room sometimes, especially when everyone's in the house. But now, with the Partycade, you have tons of versatility in terms of moving it from room to room, unpacking it when you're having friends over, or leaving it out on display out in the man cave, or even in your little home office, because we all could use a little break from reality sometimes. And this is just good old classic fun.
Let's not forget the woman cave too. Because let me tell you, girls love this game as much as guys do. And that's what's so nice. It's just such an easy, fun thing to do. You don't have to know anything except how to apply a little pressure to a joystick. That is it. But here's the other great part about it, Bill, because I was thinking, especially during the summertime when you're traveling, maybe you're taking a car trip, this thing will go with you. You can put this in the hotel room. You can put it in the motel room with you. And even take it to grandma, grandpa's, and be able to do something fun that even grandma and grandpa are gonna look at and go, oh my gosh, this is Pac-Man. I know Pac-Man, I know how to play this. But you get 4 games for the first time ever. The Partycade, the smaller unit that you're looking at, only here at HSN, and only today are we featuring this at $100 off, $199.99. Free shipping and handling to get it home. Look at that. Pretty good. Dude, you've been practicing at home, haven't you?
I see Mikey's over there playing. I gotta try to beat his high score.
He's got the fastest fingers in the East.
It has the same high score experience that you would have in the arcade. Remember how you would play for hours and hours just to get to that leaderboard? It has the leaderboard in here. I love Kelly Diedring. She got one of these for her son over the holidays. He still plays with it, loves it. Doesn't want anyone else to play with it because he has the high score. He's actually really fearful that someone might beat his score. But you see over here, I can turn on and off the volume, which is phenomenal because, roommates are asleep, or, parents are like, really enough, I'm on a Zoom call or Skype call. But it's that good old classic fun, because I can play this with my niece and nephew. I don't have to watch. And what's also nice? There's actually a progression to this. Because you know which one came first, Alice, Centipede or Millipede?
I thought Centipede.
Correct. Centipede came first. So when you switch over to Millipede, I got to tell you, it's a little faster. So you got to be on your game. So it's actually a nice progressive story, too, where it's like, okay, start with Centipede, then move over to Millipede. If you want to, play Liberator and Missile Command. Guy was a big fan of Missile Command. He was talking about it. And I'd forgotten what Missile Command was. And when I jumped into it, it's simple. I mean, you remember Pong. I love that you're going back to Pong. Pac-Man was actually developed, because you mentioned the ladies. Pac-Man was actually developed to get women into gaming and arcading, because originally it was all space and shooting and aliens.
It was, yeah, spaceships.
Yeah. But now, this is where, again, it's classic, clean fun, but it's challenging enough for young and old, and you can get into the action easily. But remember, with the Partycade, it's more versatile. I love how you talked about maybe a road trip. Maybe you wanted to bring this outside to the picnic table because, everyone's barbecuing, yet you can have some entertainment. It's not made for outside, but guess what? If you're at a covered porch, you want to plug it in, you have the versatility. And I think a lot of parents like the fact that you can easily pack it up just as easily as you're going to set it up, because that's where, it's not going to take up half your gaming room. It's not going to take up half the living room. It really is a versatile item. I appreciate that everything comes in the box. Whether it's the wall mounting bracket, the over-the-door hooks, which is great, even the foot pedals. So if you do want to table mount it, that's really where you get to set, wherever you want, you can set it up. And that's where it's going to get used. There's nothing worse when it's like, oh, it's way in the basement, no one wants to go down there. But when you can bring it upstairs and put it on the kitchen counter and have fun with it, that's where you're going to enjoy it. And remember, this is award-winning technology. It's taken us this long to get it back and even make it better. Because when we actually had it over the holidays, you just had Pac-Man. Now you have a choice. And now you have more games in each Partycade as well.
Right, and you have something that today, $100 off, that is unavailable anywhere else. And you have the extended return. which is so important. So now you have until the end of January to get it home, to play with it, to try it, to experience it. I mean, 7 months for heaven's sakes. And all you have to do today on your credit card, $66.66. We're even doing the free shipping. So like I said, if you have grandkids, they live in Connecticut, they live in California, wherever it might be, we can ship that delivery direct to them, and you will still not pay one single dime in terms of shipping and handling. I remember this one. Yeah, it's bringing back the memories. But here's the thing, Bill. When you think about the versatility of this is what you didn't have with the original, even with the original Pac-Man. The original Pac-Man was a big machine, right? It was an arcade machine, and it took a lot of quarters, okay? You're getting the full-on experience. And when I say full-on, I mean, this is the real deal. These are the real Pac-Mans. These aren't the, well, it kind of looks like it, or the color's close, the sound, you know, this captures the entire experience, the entire essence of it, the entire memory that you have, and you get to share that with the kids. But then, if you want to go and maybe travel, maybe you want to take it out to a friend's house, wherever you want to take it, this is so portable. The portability of it, 27.5 pounds. So you really can just pack it up, throw it in the car, and take the road trip that so many of us are taking this summer and enjoy it with your friends, with your family. You have 2-player choices. It's just fun. But it's fun for kids of all ages, and I think that's what we forget. The games that they play now, oh my gosh, you have to have these big consoles. You have to take up the TV, right? You have to hook up this thing. So many of the games are so violent, that they're so graphic, they are so, can I say sexual in nature? I think I just did. So they're just crazy. They have to have ratings on them, for heaven's sakes. I mean, sometimes you walk in, it's like, is this a kid's game? I don't even understand it, you know? This is good, clean fun that everybody can do, no matter what skill level you are. You can play either Pac-Man or you can play Centipede, and you're gonna get 4 games for the very first time ever. Best value we have ever done, only here at HSN, and frankly, only while supplies last today. Already, it has been incredibly popular. 4,800 ordered on a Monday. And as you can see right there, if you can, use express ordering, hsn.com, great way to get through. But the size of this, the size is perfect. You definitely want to, if you can, do the stool with it. You'll like the adjustability of it. You'll like that if you want to sit down and play, which is, you know, more my speed. But, you know, a lot of gamers, you know, they like to stand up and really get that full-on experience. And again, you can either put it over the door, you can set it on a table. We do have the full-on model. So is this available, Kevin, to buy, the full-on? I'm not sure if this is, but this is the one that really you kind of remember from the arcade days, except see, look, there's no place to put quarters. Isn't that just awesome?
So Alice, that's the one they won the award for?
I don't know how much money I put into the Pac-Man games, because I was one of the ones that, you know, as soon as you tried to make it around the board, they came and they caught you so fast, you know, until you developed a little strategy. But it's you know, it grows on you because you really kind of do figure out their pattern, so you do get better and better.
And that's why it's addicting. You keep putting more and more quarters in. I want you to realize the one you're standing next to, that larger unit, that's the one that Arcade won the Tech Toy of 2019 for. But you see, it's bigger. It requires an hour of assembly. The biggest thing that's actually the same, it's the screen. You're still walking away with that 17-inch screen, so you have the same brightness, you still have the same audio, just in that convenient footprint for all of us. But sure, Bill, some of us have big game rooms. Not all of us do.
I just want to, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I just want to let you know, if you do want this full-on experience, if you do want this one, okay, we have 10 available. I think it's $500 and something dollars, $512. So really, if you want it, grab it. I think you're gonna really like the one that's a little bit more portable. I think you're gonna like the versatility of it. And the speed, the experience, the sound, everything is completely identical. It's completely that same immersive experience, but just fun for the whole family. Isn't it nice to have something where you don't have to, and even, I think my daughter and I were watching some movie the other night, and you know, something pops up. It's like, oh, you know, I just want to sit and relax and not feel like I'm walking over landmines, you know, that I might see something inappropriate, or I have to see somebody blown up, or this or that. Just good, clean fun that everybody will enjoy. I don't know who developed Pac-Man, but the thing is, the way that they do it, it just really, it makes you competitive, don't you think?
Well, because it's incentivizing you. You get a little bit farther, you want to keep going. So you normally would be putting in quarter after quarter. With this, you just have fun all the time. So you're just going and going and going. If I lose, if I run out of lives, I can keep going. I just hit start, I hit play over. If I want to play a different game, I just hold down that player 1 button. It'll take me to that main menu. And remember, with this setup, I can be playing this game, but then I can easily take it off the door if I'd like to, pack it up and put it away, put it out on the kitchen counter or wherever. So I'm bringing my kitchen counter just like this because maybe I want to play it over here because that's the versatility of this. Of course, I just unplugged ours, which is great. So I can just plug it back in because it's all I have to do is plug it in and I'm up and running and I'm playing. I turn it on and you're going to see that Arcade 1-Up imagery come in. But realize whether it's Pac-Man, Dig Dug, Missile Command, all of those great names, Centipede, Millipede, it's the original artwork. They're all fully licensed. Even the casing that goes around your arcade machine, it's the same as you would have found in the arcade. Those arcades, though, had one game, required a lot of quarters. The gaming of today is complicated. You need hours and hours of practice. And more often than not, we're not playing with the kids. We're just watching them play. So I can come over here, pick the ones I want to play, and I can easily pack it up just as well as I set it up. And that's because it is the Partycade, which is exclusive to us. It's only about 7 inches deep at its deepest, unless you add the feet, which is great. But then if you want to wall mount it, move it around, pack it up, that's where the versatility comes in. And then don't worry about quarters. Don't worry about Wi-Fi. Don't worry about hogging the television because I want to play my video games. I can be playing this and mom can still be watching her shows.
Exactly. I love the fact that it doesn't have to be connected to anything in your house, especially not that great big TV. And the first time I heard about this, Bill, was in our makeup room. And every single makeup artist in there, all the girls, every single one of them had bought it. And you know why they bought it? Because they came out to the studio and they started playing with it and they realized the experience was so incredible, it was so real. It is the real deal. It is not close, it is not quiet, it's not like, well, it kind of sounds like something, It is not, it is the real deal. The licensed, it's the sounds, it's the little squeaky kind of noise, that weird little noise when they eat you. It's when they die, it is all of it in your home, no quarters, play to your heart's content, no batteries, just plug it in, and you get 4 games for the very first time ever. 3 flex payments, $66.66, free shipping and handling. Choose which one you want. You may choose both of them. It's kind of fun when you're creating kind of a game room in your house. If you have, even for adults, for adults this would be great because they would love that kind of throwback experience of being able to play the Centipede. And again, all 4 of these, Missile Command, Liberator, Millipede. I can't believe I remembered the Centipede came first. I'm like really proud of that. But look at the experience. And that's the other great part about this particular one. When I first came out to offer this, when we started offering it last year, I thought it was going to be like a knockoff. I did. I thought it was going to be a knockoff. And then once you start playing it and you get that full-on immersive experience, everything comes back to you. It is so much fun, but you can't believe that the quality of what you're getting, because that's the other thing. You get so competitive that you really are you're in it, you're playing it. And this is absolutely gonna stand up. It's not like a toy, is what I'm saying. It really is great, great quality. That is Valerie playing right there, Miss Leslie. I think Leslie actually won the challenge last time. I'm not sure. Oh, that's me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did not win the challenge last time. But I'm gonna be practicing at home because Adriana has her Pac-Man game, and you know what? She's taking it right back to college. They're doing a house next year, and she's taking it right back because I wasn't sure if she would actually like it. And then when she got it there, I'm telling you, she couldn't keep. No, it was Tamara. No. Tamara won last. No. I thought she won last time. But
Shannon
whoever
did.
won,
She brought in a ringer.
That's what I was. Shannon Fox won. Yeah, 13,000 points. Yeah. That was a lot. Okay, listen, I'm just proud that I was able to take Callie North hanging down. Okay, we had so much fun though. It was crazy because we were playing with it on a Saturday morning show, our Saturday morning show, and we were both so into it we almost kind of forgot we're supposed to be hosting a show. I mean, you do just kind of get sucked in. It's so much fun.
And that's okay, because, you know, we need a little bit of that right now. And that's where you're going to have fun with it. I love how you talked about the makeup room and how those girls picked them up. A lot of them did, because this is something they realized they were having fun with. But if they introduced it to their family or even their friends, younger or older, everyone could have fun with it, because it's not complicated gaming. It's not violent gaming like you were talking about. It's really just nostalgic fun. And that's where arcade went up. They won that award for not reinventing the wheel, but just bringing back something that we all could relate to in a footprint we all could get into our homes. But that's where the Partycade really changed that too, because it is that smaller, more versatile footprint. And it would be one thing to get the arcade machine home, and it was great, and I played with it on the counter or on the coffee table. But the fact that they've included everything else, from the door hooks to the wall mounting brackets, even the bolts and everything that you need to support it and to get it up, that's where it's right out of the box. You're good to go. You just got to figure out where you want to place it. But then if you can't make up your mind, you have the versatility of moving it around. Don't wait till the holidays if this comes back. Start having some fun in the house now, together as a family, or even on your own when you have friends over. They can be playing this while you're, preparing dinner or barbecuing, but they're going to use it, because it's like, when did you get this? Oh my God, I haven't played Dig Dug in forever. Don't even have to charge them a quarter, right? They can just go up and have fun.
Well, you could just put a little bowl there right next to it and say donations are welcome.
Why not?
Why not? Listen, don't forget, we've extended our return policy on this, so you have until the end of January, right? The end of January, in which to return it if for any reason you want to. It's an awesome offer. And right now, we are fast approaching half of our quantity on the day, completely gone, especially if you want the Pac-Man. Everybody loves the Centipede, but Pac-Man, come on, it's the one, it's the only. And we are going to continue now with some other great things, because Bill has, my big kid has another fun toy to play with. And ever since we launched the drones, the kind of interactive aircraft, these have been as popular with people of all ages. And it's nice because you can start with age 12 on this one and go straight up to as much as you want, because this one is super easy. It is super affordable. But I gotta tell you, Bill, this is super cool. I mean, it's one of the neatest designs I've seen. Look at this. How does this work? Okay, it is hand-controlled interactive aircraft. How in the world are they doing that? That's so cool. 3 flex payments.
Right, well, it's not controlled by a remote. It's not controlled by an app on your phone. It's literally hand-controlled because of the sensors. The pets love it. The kids love it. You will love it as a parent, because it's actually even very safe. And I love how you mentioned the drones that we have out there. We say when we sell drones, they're for 15 and up. This is literally for the little kids. Look how it's all like nicely enclosed, all those blades. And so when you do turn it on, which all you do is you put it in your hand. Oh, there you go. It's your box. There it goes. And boom, it's up and flying around. And that's the cool part about it. Because you'll notice on here, there are sensors. So these sensors come up against your furniture, come up against your wall, and they know to go the other way. Same with the sensor on the bottom as well. So you turn it on, charges up really quick. You have the charging cord and everything. And once you find that little on button, you'll see the light engage, and then it's getting ready to go. Just put it in your hand. And this is why it's also so fun and simple, because you don't have a learning curve. It's really, remember all those hours of playing with balloons and chasing around the house? Boom, it sends my hand and it's flying away. If we had a wider camera shot, you can kind of see it going around, but that's where get it home and have one for a birthday. Have one for, you scored that goal in soccer, or you did good on that test, or you paid attention through that Zoom class, and give them a little bit of a reward, because this is truly tons of fun that everyone's going to have. Boom. There goes sensor. Boom. When I was playing with my nephew over the summer, and he was swatting at it like it was a fly. I'm like, no, bud, just put your hand right up to it, and it's going to, it's going away from me. It's flying away. So good thing I have another one right over here. That's actually another cool thing. We have great colors options. And normally if you bought something like this with remote control technology, you would have to make sure they were on different frequencies so the kids can play together. These don't run on frequencies, so you can actually have a few of them if you'd like, and boom, up and running. Let it hover. Oh, this is another great one. Let me grab it. Come right back. So I just grabbed it. Guess what? How do you turn it off? You flip it over. And that turns it right off, which is just perfect good fun. But get a few of them, because it's really, we don't have these until the holiday season. So if you are thinking for someone in the fall, gift-wise or some little incentive, you want to pick a few up now.
You want to pick a few up now, because last time we offered these, They sold out in one airing, completely gone. If you want the red right now, have the final 400 available in the red. We also have it in silver, and I think the green is like absolutely so amazing. This is pure fun. It is fun. It is easy. You do not have to recharge it. It's completely rechargeable, so there's no batteries that you have to worry about. It lights up. It's completely reusable. There's no remote. There's any hassle at all. But the coolest part is just the way that you control it. It's so different, I think, than everything else because, especially with remotes, I think a lot of us, you know, if you have any kind of issues with hand dexterity, or even if you get some kids that, you know, haven't played a lot of things that can, what am I thinking? Yeah, thank you, my producers. Hand-eye coordination. If you haven't done a lot of that, or if you're not good at that, like me, then this is that perfect way to just kind of have something that's gentle and fun. You're not gonna take out the vase or hit the dog or scare anybody with this one. Just kind of have some fun with it. And for this kind of price point, this is crazy.
And that's just it. You saw the young kid and the older kid playing together because I have a drone and my nephews always wanted to play with it. And I'm like, nobody, this is my expensive drone. And I hate to say no to them, but this, everyone can have fun. It's great for inside. You can see the sensor right over there. There's one on the other side. So as it spins and rotates around, it will notice your hand. It will notice the furniture or the lamp and go the other way. So parents also appreciate that cage that's around all those blades. You're not going to get your fingers in the blades. And remember, how do you start it up? You just drop it and let it take off. How do you control it? You just chase it around for living. Oh, there it goes. It went a little low. Come on, there we go. Boom. Up. Yeah. And that one's going high. Why can't it stay in the box? But I got to tell you, when you went to a break, when you were talking there for a second, I was chasing around the house, grabbing them, because that's the fun you do have. Remember balloons and we bounce them around for hours and hours? Yeah. The fun we would have. This has lights. This has motion. There's no learning curve because really, mom can play with the kid if they'd like to. Oh, here it comes. Oh, strapped in my balloons over here. Here we go. Oh, remember, I just grabbed it, and the thing is, it's still on. That's how you turn it off. They really have thought a lot of technology, and funny, I was, again, with my nephew, who was all into his tablet games and all this. I'm like, hey, buddy, look what I got, and I popped it in the air. He literally put down his tablet. I was like, where'd you get that? That's cool. We turned down the lights. It was floating around the house with the lights. I can get underneath it. It's going to take off that way. Okay, fine. I'm going to stay on camera for you. Boom. But let it hit your hand. Let it just bounce off it. Don't swat at it and control it with that hand controller. This is where you're going to have fun with it by just getting it home and playing with it, experimenting.
And that's exactly what you're going to be able to do for $8.32. If you want it in the red, already down to about $3.50 now. In the other two colors, the green and the silver, I have the final 1,000 and 1,000. Very limited, 3 flex payments, $24.95. Just fun that is affordable. We're all kind of stuck inside the house. You can take this inside, outside, any side, and be able to do something fun with the family. And you know what? Again, it's just simple, easy fun. And I think that this is a great way that everybody can kind of, you know, reconnect and do something that's different that you haven't seen. And frankly, it's very cool because it looks like a spaceship.
And it's something fun and different. People haven't seen it. It's not the same birthday gift that everyone's getting this time of year or you're handing off. You really just get it home, play with it, maybe get a few, maybe one's a birthday present, maybe one is a gift you just have at the house. There's not a lot of parts. There's not a lot of things you need to recharge. You just recharge the spacecraft. You don't have to worry about losing batteries and all that because it's all encompassed. I got to tell you, my dog, he's hiding out right now because he's like, what is that thing flying around the house? And that's where you're going to just enjoy the quality of what you're getting with these. I also have to tell you, this is the only show of the day because it's the end of birthday month. This started at the beginning of July with this offer, and we only got what we got left. So if you can get a few, you'll have a few through the fall to get you through the birthdays, the little incentives, because, you know, we all need a break, whether it's the Today Special, whether it's our hand-controlled aircraft, which you just, boom, let it bounce off between your hands, off the wall, so it doesn't ding your wall, doesn't get caught in your fingers or your hair. That's the fun of what you're gonna have because it glows and just really does a lot. And you'll notice in that video, the kids are playing together. Actually, one of our hosts was like, it's a great toy for social distancing because you can be playing 6 feet apart and bouncing it back and forth. And then when you want to turn it off, you just flip it over. You recharge it when the battery starts to go down, you'll notice, because it starts to not fly as high. And then you just plug it back in and you're gonna be able to enjoy it time and time again.
$24.95, 3 flex payments on it. If you want the red, we have a couple of hundred left now in the red. Silver and green also very limited. It's just pure fun, and something so different. You know what? I mean, you could travel with these, you could pack these to go. So if you'd like it, stay in the ordering process for that. We are very limited in terms of our total quantity. And now we're gonna move on to something else that every single one of us needs, because these are not just shades. These are polarized shades. And if you've ever shopped for polarized shades, number one, you know that they can be really pricey. Number two, you know they can be really unattractive. And number three, you know that they will not fit over a traditional pair of glasses, but these do. You put them right over your regular glasses. If you have prescription glasses, even if you have readers, you can put it right on that. Smart deal price, $33.75, 3 flex payments on it as well, and fun colors as well. So here are the color choices. We're gonna start at the top, which is going to be, that is our tortoise. Wait, is that tortoise? What is this color? Is it black? Okay, this is the shiny black up on the top. Next to that, I think this is so fun, you have a blue demi. This is gonna be your tortoise right here. Then we also have it available. This is your stone demi, just a little bit more of a neutral color in there. And then if you want to pop some color, this is the Cola Crush. It is all done in fuchsia and browns and really fun. But the whole point of this is putting it over readers and having the polarization, because that polarization changes everything, doesn't it? And we are joined by Tanya Thompson via Skype. Tanya, what a clever idea. And you know what? The best part is it doesn't look like those glasses that you get when you leave the eye doctor. You know what I'm saying? Those great big things that you put on.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I love these, because they're stylish, they're fashionable. And like you said, they fit right over your prescription eyewear. I'm sure you couldn't even tell that I had a second pair of glasses on, because you can't see them at all. And of course, they're so comfortable and lightweight that you could never, ever tell or feel that they're 2 pairs of glasses. They're made out of a handcrafted, hand-painted, lightweight, crystallized nylon. It's so much lighter than that heavy plastic that you get in drugstore quality glasses. But the leader brand is an optical quality company, and they came out with this great idea so that we didn't have to spend so much money buying a new pair of prescription sunglasses every time our prescription changes, as you mentioned. And the fact that these are polarized is extremely important, because what that means to you is it's going to cut that sun glare so that you can see objects much clearer. This works for the sun reflection and even snow reflection, depending on where you live or if you like to travel a lot like I do. This helps you see those oncoming cars when you're driving down a busy highway. Extremely important. I almost feel like that should be a mandatory thing. There you go. That's a great little video to show the difference that you can see with polarized glasses. And I love to fish, so it's really important for me to see the fish that I'm fighting when I'm in the water. Also, of course, they've got the UVA and UVB protection, 100%, to protect you from those aging and burning rays from the sun, which is really important. And I'll tell you what, I'm wearing the Stone Demi glasses today because I was wearing gold and I have a little headband that kind of matches. And since they're such a fashion statement these days, it's really important to have all these cool choices. But I don't know if you noticed, this extra brow bar on the top really helps when that sun is directly overhead. So if you walk a lot or boat or beach, pool, whatever, and you want to be reading your book, this is really going to keep out so much of that sun. And also on the side, I don't know if you noticed, a little bit wider bar that helps a lot when you're driving in your car to keep that sun out. Helps with those crow's feet too, ladies, because we spend a lot of money, of course, on beauty products. But the best part is you could keep these glasses for years. So you may never, ever have to spend hundreds on a new pair of prescription sunglasses, because also they are scratch and smudge resistant. Even though you're not going to need it much, they come in a little handy dandy drawstring case, which can be used also as a cleaning cloth. Isn't that great?
It is. And with our smart deal price, $33.75, let me tell you, if you buy a lot of sunglasses, you fish, I boat, okay? And if you're on a boat, you have to have polarized sunglasses. Otherwise, you just can't see the depth. You can't see things very accurately. This is going to be that perfect combination. And you know what I like so much about it, Tanya, is the fact that I could wear these just as standalone sunglasses and they look great. But if I want to put them over my readers and, you know, read the menu at a restaurant or whatever, then that's going to work there too. And nobody even knows anything about it. Because of the way these are designed, it is a very clever design. It's a very unobtrusive design. Like you said, it's very slim on the side. It's not great, big, thick. It's not heavy. And I think it's also got one of those kind of universal designs. So it's gonna work with lots of different face types and everything. Let me go through the colors. And then maybe we can see that video again, because really when you see the difference in polarization, you could never, ever go back to a traditional pair of sunglasses. You just can't do it. So the ones up here on the top are gonna be the shiny black. This is going to be your blue demi, which is really fun. If you're looking for something that's kind of a little bit different than very artsy, this is your tortoise right there. This is your stone demi. And then we also have it in that fun pink color, which is what we're calling Cola Crush. And we only have 400 left if you wanted that. It does come with your little bag so that you can clean them. But this is what it's all about. I mean, yeah, well, frankly, sunglasses, it's all about looking good in your shades, right? I mean, you think about like movies like Risky Business, you know, there were movies that were defined by sunglasses. So now you have great looking sunglasses and you have the ability to cut out all of those damaging rays and to be able to see things. It's such a relief when you get a great pair of sunglasses, isn't it?
Right, to cut that sun glare, like I said, when you're driving, I just think this is so important that I can't go anywhere without them now. I live in sunny Florida, spend a lot of time out on my boat and all of that, so I don't leave home without them. And I will tell you what, everyone I know that has seen them wants a pair. Like you said, you don't have to wear glasses or even contacts. I wear them sometimes just without anything if I'm just laying by the pool and I don't need my glasses. But all my girlfriends, they all want a pair. They've all tried to steal mine quite often. And as you said, this cat eye design looks so great on every face shape. So you can't go wrong with these. Oh, there they are now. There's my girls. Yeah, that's us out on the boat one day and then on my back deck. And as you can see, all the different shaped faces, they look smashing on anybody, don't they?
Yeah, they really do.
Cool.
And it's so hard. It's so hard because if you've shopped for sunglasses, you know, usually you have to try on like 20 different pairs because a lot of the shapes just don't work. This really is that shape that's going to work for everybody. We have them available. Smart deal is second only to a today's special, so you really are getting a tremendous opportunity here today. $33.75. If you do want them in the Cola Crush, which is that pink color, we have 300 left in that color. You know what, I'm gonna take it off so you can really see them. These are really fun, aren't they? Look at they're pink and fuchsia and brown and just kind of done in this really cool design. So great time for you to pick them up.
If you're wearing pink, oh, it pops. It's
absolutely
so cool.
Tanya, great to see you. Thank you so much for bringing that for us.
My pleasure.
And you know, she did mention crow's feet. We need to address that right now because we're gonna do that with Korres, which is our favorite line when it comes to beauty products, brought to us by a Greek pharmacist. And we're going to introduce you to one of my favorite in the entire Korres line because this is called black pine oil. I remember the day that Liz Foles, who's about to join us, introduced us to this, and she had given me a sample. I tried it, and I am so addicted. I use it every single night. I absolutely love it. So this is going to be our Firm and Lift Night Ritual Set. So this is everything you need. You're gonna get right here your black pine anti-aging firming and lifting. This is your sleeping facial. And then you're also, oh, this is the facial. And then this is going to be your black pine 3D firming sleeping oil. I use that oil every night. This is the lowest price we have ever done at $39.50. We are in sellout quantities. We have free shipping and handling. And we have the lovely Liz joining us via Skype. Hi, Liz.
Hi, how are you?
I am great. You know how much I love this product. I'm obsessed with it.
I know we all are obsessed, but guess what? This right here, this is all we have for the rest of the year, what is in your show.
What?
And that's it.
I have 590. That's it.
I know. You better. I know. We need to get you some of this because this is it for the entire year. Everyone is obsessed with it. Why? It's all about firming and lifting the skin. You use this at night, just 1 or 2 drops, but every single night. And wow, 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 wow. Look at what you can expect. And I know, Alice, you can relate to this because I remember when you first tried this, you're like, wait, my skin is lifted. My skin is firmer. I need to get more of this. It really works. I can't believe it. But you can see in that before, you can see the 11 lines. And then look at the after. And what I love is that this is actually going to the root of the problem. We're not trying to mask the problem, but in order to smooth out the lines and wrinkles, you really need to lift and firm the skin with 6 patented ingredients. So even on this one, look at the before. You can see the apples of the cheeks are sort of falling forward, and even the jawline is starting to sag. 1 to 2 drops just at night. It's not even something you have to use twice a day, just at night. And wow. Okay. Now look at this one. So again, look at the nose to mouth line. Look at even above her eyes. If we could just pause here for 1 second. So if you were to just kind of take care of the wrinkles, you would not be taking care of the overall appearance. And that's really what makes this product so iconic. Hence the reason it has 6 patented ingredients is because it actually lifts and firms the skin. Now look at the after. Look at how even her eyes look more awake because you're going to the root of the problem. You're lifting the skin, you're firming the skin. So what that does is look at around her nose to mouth lines. By lifting and firming the skin, you're reducing the appearance of the wrinkles, right? Instead of just masking the problem. And that's what has made this product so, we're all around the world so iconic because it does. It's got that hexapeptide 11 that firms the skin, a patented ingredient, and the ElastiLift 3D. So that is where you get the technology of lifting the skin. In turn, it helps the width, the depth, and the length of the wrinkle. Okay, I haven't even talked about the second product, so I'll be quick because I know they're almost gone. But this is the world famous sleeping facial in the black pine. So this you're going to use once or twice a week on clean skin. And I want to show this to you quickly. This is more of a balm. You'll notice it's like more of a solid, so it will last you for months and months and months because you're only using it once or twice a week on clean skin. So don't use anything else, not even your serum and oil. Don't use anything else and just use this. On clean skin, you go to sleep. Then you wake up the next day and wow, what a difference. So we did a clinical and a consumer study in just one night and said to 32 women, all right, what do you think of this? What has it done for your skin? And all of them said, my skin looked younger the next day, which is unheard of in one night.
Exactly. But I think that's what you discover with this product. It is so different from everything else you've tried. And I was worried, especially because it's an oil, and I don't like things that are heavy on my face, especially. I don't like to use some of the night creams because it just feels like it just sits on your face and it's hard to sleep. Goes right into your skin. It is absolutely amazing. I can't even believe it. But the next morning you wake up and your skin just looks so rejuvenated. It feels like, you feel the moisture back in it. You feel just the springiness, I guess is the word I want to use. It's just a fabulous product. It's different from every other product that I personally have tried, and I've never even seen anything like it anywhere in the marketplace. It's what makes Korres so unique. It's what makes Korres one of our top-selling beauty lines in the history of HSN. But the affordability of this today, never, ever have we done it at this value, never. This is your chance, $39.50, but we have final $500 for the year, okay? This is the final $500 for the entire year. And this is as good for guys as it is for girls. That's the other nice part about it. It doesn't have a flowery, sweet smell to it. It's just really just one of those great products, Liz. I can't say enough about it, and I will tell you that this will last you a long time. You use a drop, but look at this. I put it in my hand. Look, can you see anything at all? It goes right into your hand. It's amazing.
Right, and it's tightening and firming the skin at the same time, which is incredible. So imagine that for your face. So you're lifting, you're firming, you're tightening the skin when you put that on. So when you wake up the next day, it's really dramatic. And that's what has really made this one also so unique, not just the 6 patented ingredients, but using a product that's a serum and oil combined together that you could actually wake up, look in the mirror and say, I see a difference. Usually with products, you have to wait, 6, 12 weeks. Because we don't use any fillers that are in here, you just have the 6 patented ingredients and that's it. Nothing to dilute it. What that means is you get faster results quicker, but you also get long-term results. So you're going to use this at night. 1 to 2 drops is the most on clean skin. And then you get the entire sleeping facial, which is, Months and months of incredible facial in the luxury of your own home without driving anywhere or booking an appointment.
Okay, $39.50. Normally we sell this for $75. You get both of your products, okay? If you've never experienced it, this is your day, but you need to do it now. You need to use express ordering to try and get through, okay? Because these are going so fast. Look at the before and afters. We're talking about one application, Liz. I mean, that's what's so remarkable about this, is that's one application. And that's why you really need to get this home and just try it. If you miss it, you're gonna miss it for the entire year. If you order it today, what you can do is you can get it home, you can try it for 30 days. If you don't love it, you're welcome to send it back. But when you look at the before and afters, it's one thing what you see, but what my favorite part is the way that my skin feels firmer. And that's what I love about it. It's just the way it makes my skin feel.
I know. And just think about this. And the only work it is going to sleep. But this is definitely, somebody was asking me earlier,